Hi, I'm Adriana Powell with Toy Industry Association. Parents will often come to us and ask, what's a good gift for my teen or tween? And we agree, this is such a difficult group to shop for. They're so up on the latest trends in music, fashion, gaming, that it's hard for an adult to know what's current. But we're here today with a selection of toys and games that teens and tweens are sure to love. Starting off with Monster High. This is really a lifestyle brand from Mattel. We have the collectible dolls here. These are kids of famous monsters like Laguna Blue or Draculaura who face problems just like teens and tweens do. So whether it's the collectible dolls or the fashions that accompany them, your teen or tween will really love Monster High. Justin Bieber. We all know who Justin Bieber is, and everyone has a little bit of Justin Bieber fever, I think. And this is a collectible doll from the Bridge Direct. He actually sings Somebody to Love, Justin's hit song, If I Touch His Stomach. So kids were going to want to play with him, role play, and he comes with a microphone and a mini magazine. Moving along to Justin Bieber Backstage Pass. This is from the Canadian group, and this is where kids take their Justin Bieber knowledge to move along the game board, and whoever wins the game gets a special message that's waiting for them from Justin backstage. Now, there are other games that families can play together or teens and tweens can play with their friends. This is Yamoto, and this is a party game. It's where you get made-up words like zipper do, and you actually draw or act out what your definition of that made-up word is. So it's sure to be silly, and people have a really good time playing this game. Blurt is another game where you get clues, and the first person to blurt out what the clue is wins points. So if you get a clue like a computer, people have to call out clues, and it's sure to get very, very silly. Twilight Seen It DVD game is great for kids who have been following the brand of Twilight. Started out with the books, moved along to the movie, and now Twilight knowledge is rewarded with this game. Last but not least, we have Ninjago from Lego, and this is primarily for boys who love to battle or who grew up on Lego. There are different skill sets involved, different collectible figures, and it's really an interactive game for boys to play with their friends. A lot of the toys and games that teens and tweens gravitate to are based on electronics. Here on my iPad, I have my Angry Birds app. There's also an app for Rush Hour. So these are games that kids are really used to playing. But many of them don't know that Rush Hour actually started out as a physical game. So this traffic jam game where you use logic to move the cars around is not only available on iPhones and iPads, but a game that you can play at home with family and friends. Angry Birds is based on the popular app. So in this case, the app came first, and here's the toy. So this is the knock on wood game where you can play Angry Birds in the physical sense in your own living room. The My 3D, this is new from Hasbro, and it actually brings your iPod or iPod Touch to the next level. You can plug these in and you download a free app, and it makes everything on your iPad and iPhone 3D. Moving along to Phone Frenzy. This takes physical gameplay and moves it to the next level. Any cell phone you have or smart device, your actual network of contacts becomes players in the game. So you can text your grandma in Florida or your best friend in California to help you answer questions, kind of like the phone a friend from popular game shows. But if you have hundreds of contacts, there's hundreds of more players that could potentially be in the game. And we all know that teens and tweens love music. So Paper Jams from Wowee allows them to rock out. Different sounds, different rhythms, and just the touch of a finger, they can be a rock star. So these are just some of the toys and games that teens and tweens will really, really love. Check back to toyinfo.org for more toys and game information throughout the year.